what saddens me, just in looking at all of us as women, is the fact that, as Sis Judy was saying, that, you know, BWA has a census which comes out every year, and I think they're about to come out with the next one now for this year, this past year. And when you see the numbers, it is so discouraging. It continues to be, you know, numbers that are in the low percentages, singular numbers, and it doesn't change. And, you know, when we have these sessions that we have with BWA talking about the census, and I don't like going anymore. It's the same story over and over and over again. And the only way that these things change is by each and every one of us being willing to change. No one seated here or no one in this room is doing something miraculous by studying and going to achieve what they're supposed to achieve. Each and every one of us has got the ability to do that. And you know, what I often say is that for those of us who are here in South Africa, the opportunities are plentiful. You know, for you to take a child who is in a disadvantaged community, and if the child is working hard and you work with them, you see how well they're doing, you can put them into scholarships. There are so many private schools that are offering scholarships. From there, they're in a better position to be able to be accepted into institutions like, you know, various universities, University of Pretoria, GIBS, all of these universities, for various degrees, you know. And it is so important for us to be the ones who are enabling this, because we are the ones who have got access to education. Let us be the enablers of the millions of people out there who don't have that access. Many young people today growing up, when you go into many townships, all they see are adults who are either unemployed or who are, you know, drunk or whatever the case may be. They don't see us because we live close to where we work. So they don't get to see people like us. So it's important that we make time to go and speak to young people in schools. And so, you know, I absolutely loved being a part of, you know, being able to share my story in this book, and also in reading the book, reading about so many amazing women, like the Deputy President, you know, Phumzile Mlambo-Ngcuka. You know, I mean, you know, I remember when she was, you know, the Minister of Minerals and Resources. She was unbelievably empowering. You know, she changed that entire department. And when she joined it, it was a department that you never saw any opportunity for a young black woman to come into. But she changed and made these things possible. And apart from that, you know, she has continued on this journey. And so it is so important for us to be doing this ourselves. In our workspaces where we work, what change can we do? If you're unemployed, you are educated, what change can you do? Each and every one of us can make that change. You know, I love looking at the story of Sis Judy, the fact that she went from being a medical doctor. I wish I could study medicine, but unfortunately, the sciences and all of that are not for me. But, you know, she went from medicine to investment banking. I mean, my goodness, like, you know, from one hard area to another hard area. And, you know, and what I love is that having qualified as a medical doctor, she went and started over at HSBC. Started over with young people, and it's not easy, you know. You've got a family and all of that, and you're starting over with young people who don't have any, you know, of responsibilities at home. But it just goes to show how much we can do when we set our minds to it. So, you know, whatever happens, what I ask from each and every one in this room is that for those of you who are already working in supporting other young people, please do more. For those of you who are not, please start.